Welcome to our today's talk. In our today's talk, we want to have a look at a condition called the diarrheal disease. And let's be very quick and have a look at it. Now, first thing first, before we proceed, it's important for us to understand what the word diarrhea means. What is diarrhea? So, diarrhea simply means passing of loose stools at least 3 times in 24 hours. So if one passes loose stools more than 3 times in a day, that is called diarrhea. Now there are some key points that we need to note about diarrheal disease. And point number 1 is that diarrhea is the second leading cause of death in children under 5 years old. It's also very important to note that diarrhea is the leading cause of malnutrition in children under 5. Take note that every year, and this is on a global statistics, and this is based on, according to the World Health Organization, dated 2017, that globally, about 1.7 billion cases of childhood diarrheal disease are actually reported every year. And that is a very huge number that raises a lot of concern. If 1.7 billion cases of childhood diarrheal disease cases are reported, and this is on an annual basis, then that actually creates the clarion call on why diarrheal disease then becomes a disease of public interest. And that is why we feel it fit to actually talk about it in this channel. Now, the next point that we also should take note of is that every year, diarrhea kills about 525,000 children. And when I talk about children in this case, I'm referring to those who are under 5 years old. That every year, more than 525,000 children under 5 die of diarrheal disease. Now, there are 3 major types of diarrhea, and this is also based on the World Health Organization classification. The first class, or the first type of diarrhea, is what we call acute watery diarrhea. And this is very common. It lasts for a few hours, or sometimes a few days. The second type is called acute bloody diarrhea, commonly referred to as dysentery. It may also last for a few hours, or also for some days. The third type of diarrhea is what we call the persistent diarrhea. And in this case, this type of diarrhea can last for more than 14 days. It can go for several weeks into months. Ladies and gentlemen, in our next video, we are then going to be able to talk about the various causes of diarrheal disease. If you are watching us for the very first time, kindly subscribe, and until next time, it's goodbye from all of us.